Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading The Skirk Listener by me. So let's get into it. You were curled on the sofa, a book forgotten in your lap. The scent of herbal tea brewed earlier, still faintly clinging to the air. It had been a day, for both of you, a long one. A day of demands, of focus, of the kind of mental exertion that left a dull ache behind the eyes and a weariness deep in the bones. You'd spent yours navigating the intricacies of your own work. By evening, you were simply overjoyed to be done. Then, the familiar click of the lock, the soft creak of the front door. You didn't even need to look up to know it was her. Skirk. Her presence, even when exhausted, was distinct. When she finally appeared in the living room doorway, the weariness in her expression was palpable. Her shoulders, usually held with such precise posture, were slightly slumped. Her hair, often meticulously styled, had a few strands escaping their confines, framing a face that, while still beautiful, was undeniably drawn. Even her eyes, those sharp, intelligent eyes, had a distant look that spoke of a mind still processing the day's events. You set your book aside. "Long day?" you asked, your voice soft. She didn't answer immediately, just walked further into the room, her gaze sweeping over the familiar space. The soft glow of the lamp beside you cast a warm, inviting light, and you watched as her shoulders dropped a little bit. She looked at you then, and her features softened a little bit, and she walked over to the sofa, not sitting down, but standing before you, her hand, usually so capable and precise, reached out, hesitant for a moment, then settled gently on your knee. The touch was light, almost tentative, and yet it showed the profound weariness, a quiet plea for silence and comfort. "Yes, very long," she finally said, her voice a low murmur, her eyes vulnerable in a way that you so rarely saw. She didn't need to say more. The unspoken request between you hung in the air, clear. She wanted comfort. She wanted you, and you were not one to deny her that, especially not in such a circumstance. You shifted, patting the cushion beside you, but leaning into her side, you immediately wrapped an arm around her, pulling her even closer, and she melted into your embrace, her head finding its natural resting place on your shoulder. Her body, usually taut and tense, relaxed against yours, and you felt the subtle weight of her, the warmth radiating from her, the soft brush of her hair against your cheek, the scent of her, unique in a way that you would not be able to find anywhere else. Perhaps it was due to her staying in the abyss. It was foreign, and yet comforting in its own way. And for a long time, neither of you spoke. It wasn't awkward, no. It was nice to have some quiet, and yet to share this intimate moment where the two of you could be at peace, with no worries in the world, even if just for a little bit. You simply held her, your hand stroking her arm, feeling the smooth fabric of her clothes, the solid muscle beneath. You felt the slow, steady rhythm of her breathing against your chest, and it was in these very moments, when the world outside faded and only the two of you existed, that you truly understood the depth of your connection. Skirk, for all of her formidable intellect and strength and unwavering resolve, needed this. For a long time, she would deny herself such pleasures of connecting with someone, of being loved and loving back. But right now, she could do that. She felt safe enough to display this to you. And she knew, if there ever comes a time that certainly Oji follows with his promise, well, she wouldn't be standing alone in front of him. She would have you by her side as an equal. And no one, not a single force in the world, not even someone as powerful as he is, would be able to destroy what you have. It took forever to reach that stage, but for now, you could reap the fruit of your effort and cherish it. She shifted slightly within your embrace, nestling deeper into your side, a soft sigh escaping her lips, and you felt her hand reach for yours, her fingers intertwining with your own. Thank you. I needed this. No need to thank me, Skirk. I'll give you everything you need. Don't worry about that. Are you sure you don't want to go to bed? She nodded. I'm certain. I want to stay here for a little bit. And who are you to go against her wishes? Instead, he simply played with her hair, indulging her in this little moment. She was busy, despite the fact that she didn't have any obligations to tend to in this world. She bore a heavy burden, and right now was a time that she could put it to rest for a little bit and indulge herself in this moment with you. And you, of all people, were not going to oppose that in any way, even though she was falling asleep on your lap, and it would have been much better to do that on the bed. But oh well, if she was a little bit whimsical in her ways, you were not going to say anything about it. For now, it didn't matter where you were. It just mattered that you were together. Thank you guys for listening, and I hope you liked this video. And yes, I know I have not uploaded in 2 days, and that's because I was catching up with the world quests, and I'm still not done. I have been so behind, and yeah, I'm still trying to catch up. So, I wanted to ask you, would you like to have some Honkai Star Rail X Reader? And if so, which characters would you like to see? I'm probably doing that, but I want to know what you guys think first. Anyway, I'll see you then. Bye.